Hi, this is Fitzy Barton with another Fitzy's Eats video, and today we will be doing homemade chicken fingers and homemade onion rings. We're going to start with the chicken fingers first because they are going to take the longest. So we're going to start with, I'll explain all these ingredients later. One second, let me move this. Now you can see better, I think. We're going to start with mixing these 2 eggs with, we're going to start mixing the 2 eggs and in a bowl for coating our breadcrumbs. So really, you just want to crack them. It's not just the yolks or the whites, because usually it's just the yolks. This, it's both of them. Again, to shout out Sammy for reminding me to wear my giraffe apron.
Oh, that's really cool.
Okay. We don't want to put that in the sink because we're running into it. Okay, so I just got.
Do we have that?
I just got this done. So we're gonna put. This recipe calls for almond flour, but I don't like almonds, so we're just gonna use some regular flour. A cup and a half of regular flour in a different bowl than the egg yolks. Just because you don't want that stuff to all go together. So, cup and a half. We also have flour. Sorry, I'm touching that phone because that's what the recipe is on. This is, we found this, I forget where, but we're gonna use it. Parsley and our salt and our paprika. Okay, so our parsley, it says to put, it says to put 1 tablespoon of parsley. 1 tablespoon, that isn't super bad. We'll measure that because I don't want it to be too parsley-y. I don't know. But, so, this is like one of the first times I've actually used parsley in my cooking. We were at my grandma's and I cooked for church. So this is one of the, so, here is the parsley. So that's our parsley. I think it also said paprika, salt, and pepper, right? Our paprika. How much of paprika will we use? Half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon of paprika. Basically just take the lid off because you don't want the paprika to go everywhere, and then take your teaspoon and scoop it. You don't want it to be too paprika, so make sure it's pretty even. There's my paprika. There's my paprika. What else? Paprika, sea salt. You don't have to use sea salt, it just calls for sea salt. And our ground black pepper. We'll have another half teaspoon of sea salt, or we're using table salt just because not everybody has sea salt. So for us, we have to unscrew the lid, or maybe not. Do it over the sink because you don't want your breadcrumb or your chicken finger seasoning to be salty. So basically, see, we got a lot of salt over. that we didn't put it in, like, it's good that we didn't measure it over the seasoning because it would just go bad. Then we also have our ground black pepper. We're gonna use 1/4 teaspoon of that. Make sure that's pretty even also, because even though it's a lot of flour and a lot of stuff, you don't want it too peppery. Okay. And we're gonna mix them with just a spoon. It's all those ingredients I put in the bowl. You know it's pretty well mixed when you see paprika darts and ground and parsley all over the place. So I'll just give it a few more spins. So that should be good. Okay, my mom just cut my onions for me for the onion rings. Okay, and we also have our chicken. This is chicken from Aldi. It is chicken breast, extra thin. Because we're using extra thin, they should cook quicker. So we're just gonna do. We're just gonna coat them. You don't want it super eggy, so just let some of the egg drip off. Then coat it in your chicken mixture.
You need to stop right now.
So you have chicken mixture. There you go. There's your chicken. So there's one of my chickens, and we're just gonna do this repeatedly until we're done. I'll show you all of them because all of them want to have a special dip. So I'm gonna soak it in the eggs, and with my fingers I'm gonna put some of the flour seasoning over it so that it gets pretty well coated in flour. Okay. And so I would like to see in the comments how your Labor Day went. Mine went pretty good. I got sick because I ate too much. Yeah, it went good. We had a big family picnic at our grandparents' house. So yeah, if you could comment how yours went, that would be nice. I know some of my relatives watch this, so thank you for watching it. I know that hopefully you watch this one too. You can see that this is a lot of chicken. While watching. My family are chicken nugget, chicken finger hogs. They love them. That's what chose me to make this. We were at Aldi shopping for dinners, and we're like, what should we make? And my mom's like, chicken fingers, and I'm like, yeah. So we're here making chicken fingers right now. So I didn't go to school today because I didn't feel good. I feel great now. I just feel fantastic now. As you can see, I'm coating them with flour. As you go to restaurants, are your chicken fingers and chicken nuggets lightly breaded or thickly breaded? Thickly breaded. So you don't want them to be lightly breaded. See, this flour mixture counts as your breading mixture. Oh, when you see how we'll do the onion rings, we'll actually use breadcrumbs for them. But this, you don't use breadcrumbs. Okay, let me wash my hands. It's getting all thick and floury and disgusting. Also, you have to wash your hands a lot when you're dealing with homemade chicken fingers because what? Okay. Also, my mom just reminded me to use soap. Sometimes I wash my hands without soap. Don't do that. But you have to wash your hands with the chicken fingers because it's chicken, and once you touch the chicken to the egg mixture, then the flour, it gets all like consistency, and you sometimes like with cookie batter you can lick that off. With chicken batter you cannot because eggs can make you sick. So you just want to wash that off once it gets super bad. Ours got super bad. Also, the more egg you put on, the more it soaks up. So I just put a lot of egg on that one, and it soaked up a lot more flour. We have 2 pans over here. You can't see the other one, but because we had to get 2 pounds of chicken breast thin to cook quicker, we will be using 2 pans because 2 pounds is usually around 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would say 18, 20 pieces, which may seem like a lot. As I told you, my family's chicken nugget and chicken finger hogs. So for some families, like 20 pieces. Now we're not gonna eat them all tonight, of course. So let me wash my hands again because I'm gonna have to spray the next pan. That pan just got used up. I think the next pan hopefully won't be used up. Then we pop those in for we're gonna start with 15 minutes. While we're doing those, we'll pop in the chicken. While we're doing those, we'll also get to making the onion rings. As I said, my mom cut the onion rings, so that's really helpful. Now we don't have to do that and waste 15 minutes of this video. So it's sprayed. We're gonna switch it. We're gonna put the one that has a lot of chicken over here, and the one that doesn't right here. And now we're gonna get back to breading our chicken. Also, I would like you to comment what kind of food was there at your Labor Day picnic. Did you make some? I actually made some. But like we played a lot of family games. Our pastor and our friends came over, so it was nice. So that's nice when you have people that you know come over. Our egg is running low. I'm gonna try to power through and use up all our egg. Our flour mixture is not. See, this one I'm extra flour coating them because this one I want to be extra thick. It's also for eggs. It's okay if there's not a lot. It still picks up a decent amount. So you see this? That's one of our chicken fingers. This is another one. So basically we got thin cooked because we read the recipe and it said thinner the quicker they cook, and we didn't want to keep you guys waiting for 50 minutes like my first video. I will, what's tomorrow, Wednesday? I'll try to get in tomorrow's video. Thursday is my dad's birthday, so I might do that one. I don't know. Friday, our friends are coming over, so I definitely won't do that one. But I don't know if right now we're on the East Coast and it's 4. It is 4. No, it's 3:55. So 3:55 on the East Coast. I don't know if some of you are on the West, so I don't know your time right now. But my dad gets home at 5:15. I started this a little too early. My fault. We have about 4 more chicken fingers to do, which isn't bad. I'll try to soak up all the egg left. There's some left, not a lot. Flour mixture, I'm definitely not going to get all of them. try to get all of it, but I won't. I think it would be cool to see the transformation for this because it went from plain chicken strips in Aldi in New York from homemade chicken tenders, which I think will be cool to see how they would do it. Okay. So 2 more chicken tenders. Not a lot of egg left. We can make it work. As I said earlier, you don't need a lot of egg. It still soaks up a lot of breading because the chicken also itself is moist. So it still soaks it up. My parsley just fell. We've used multiple onion ring recipes. This one I think will be the best though. Sorry that I didn't start the video saying I'm Betsy Rodden, but this will be my 4th video. So we've went over that. Yeah, so I didn't go to school today. I'm feeling better. Let's throw this away right here. Okay, so that's done. We're going to check our recipe to see what we have to do next. It's okay if you use the recipe. Sometimes I just come with it up in my head. Okay, we're gonna pop these in for 20 minutes. Then we're gonna start the onion rings. Basically for the onion ring recipe. Okay. This is gonna have to get thrown away. I don't like to throw away stuff. That has to because we're just starting the onion rings. So there's gonna be a new flour mixture. So okay, so now it's pretty well washed. We're gonna dry it all with a washcloth because you don't want your flour to be soggy, even though those are soggy, but they'll become moist. Yeah. Okay, timer for 20 minutes. On. Okay, so it says to combine flour. A half a cup of flour. So half a cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of paprika. You see earlier how we used a half a teaspoon? They don't always stick to the same thing. Same, don't want 2 paprika, so do that. There's our paprika. Also, it calls for basil. If you have basil, use basil. We do not have basil. So there's a tablespoon of basil. Oh no, parsley. Sorry, me. All the people that I know that watch this are my aunt, my mom's cousin's husband, another one of my relatives, and another 2 of my relatives. Thank you for watching this. I know that I've had over 100 views, so that means a lot. If we could get around 60 ultimately for this video, that should be good. Okay. Oh, salt and pepper. This says it's salt and pepper to taste, which basically just means it doesn't say this is how much salt and this is how much pepper you have to use. It just says use however much you want to how much you like. So I will say that was about tablespoon of salt. I'm measure the black pepper because you don't want to get too much black pepper, especially ground black pepper. So, yeah. And we're gonna add our water until we have a smooth batter. So this is 2/3 cup of water. So we're just gonna add tablespoons at a time. Because if you add 2/3, it won't be right.
You done with the flour?
What? So we're just gonna do this for a little bit, and then this. It's hard to get water consistency right. Okay. So I'm putting in 2 tablespoons of water. I know it calls for 2/3 of a cup, but so there's that. I'm gonna take our
Can we have a special guest on Fitzy's cooking show?
oh.
Say
This
hi,
is-
everybody.
This is my Aunt Sammy. She's the one who reminded me to wear my giraffe apron.
Yes, your giraffe apron.
So we're making chicken, bread, chicken
tenders.
fingers, and onion rings, homemade. This is how it looks like right now. So we're gonna have to add more water, as it said, like a pancake batter, a smooth batter. Now we're getting a smooth batter. Might have added too much water. This is fine. This is a good batter consistency. I'm gonna try it because this doesn't have egg. We're gonna try it. That's okay. Now also it's onion rings, so it's not meant to just eat. Here's this. There we go. So there's that. It says this, so I assume what we're gonna have to do is, I've never done this before. It says to fry it. We are not gonna be frying today. We're gonna be putting them on a little sheet just because I'm not a fryer person. I do not have a fryer. I do not want to make a homemade fryer. So we will, I think, as you saw my Sammy's on FaceTime call, so we don't have the phone right now. But that is fine. We're gonna take one of our onions. We are going to dip it. And I'm going to call this our pancake batter. It's not pancake batter. It looks like pancake batter. Our pancake batter. And we're just going to repeatedly do that. I'm going to talk to you about my Aunt Sammy while I'm doing this to make it go quicker. She lives in New Jersey. We just visited her this summer. That was one of the big things this summer that we did. I would also like to know what you guys did in the summer. I would like to know what my viewers did in the summer. Also, if we could reach 5 subscribers for this video, and maybe 10 likes, because if 100 of you are viewing it, I would at least like, or if 50 of you are viewing it, I know that I have about 4 subscribers, but if you guys are viewing it, I would like you to like if you really like it. Also, I know that one of my subscribers, one of my family members, he says whatever I cook, they're going to cook the next night. So once he watches this tonight, then they'll cook this in the tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be doing Speedies, not on the grill, because I can't film on the grill. That's outside. So Speedies not on the grill, asparagus and Brussels sprouts. The Speedies, I've never cooked them before. I suggested it. I don't know why I suggested it, but we are going to be having Speedies. I hope you guys all know what Speedies are. They had delicious chicken stuff. For this, we're almost done. We're running low on batter, which is fine. I mean, some ones can be fried more, some ones can't. But I tried to make it kind of neat, but you can just like plop them on there, really. Doesn't matter. You want to try to drain some of the stuff so that you have more for other ones. We're going to be doing this right now. So that's good. The ones on top won't be fully cooked. I don't know how long to cook this for. You see we have 13 minutes. Once that reaches 10 minutes, we're going to pop this in. I think 10 minutes may be good for that. Then that'll be 4:15. My dad won't be here until 5 o'clock. I totally miscalculated this. I should have started them from 1:30. Well, mistakes happen. So this might go cold. It might. He might have to warm it up. I don't know. We might just keep it like in the oven on low heat, like on the lowest it can go heat, just to keep it warm. I think that's what we might do. It's my fault. I started it too early. But so if we have 10 minutes about left, I'm only picking the big ones now because we don't have any more batter now. So I can't pick any more big ones. We're gonna wait 1 minute. Then we're gonna, like literally 1 minute. Then we're gonna pop those in. While I'm waiting, we're gonna clean up for presentation. That looks good. I've only been filming for 30 minutes, really. So it's one of my quicker videos, hopefully. So those all go in there. Oh no, I don't know why the breadcrumbs go out at all. Yeah, the breadcrumbs didn't need to be out. So.
All right, love ya.
Yeah. So we're gonna put this away. So that right there. Yeah, my Aunt Sammy just tamed up, but that was the girl who last video and this video I told you who reminded me to wear my giraffe apron from April the Giraffe. Okay, now we're gonna pop these guys in.
Did you fry them?
No, it's just a batter, which I didn't know.
Okay.
Okay. You guys can't see in the stove, but the chicken fingers, those guys are looking good. Those are the chicken fingers. I'm gonna get my oven mitts and pop. Pop these guys in.
Need a drink? This isn't hot.
I'm already smelling the Buffalo Wild Wings onion rings coming up. Yeah, as you saw, the chicken fingers, they should be good for a little bit more. We have 9 minutes now, right now. In that 9 minutes.
Can we show them what happened today?
Oh yeah. Also, besides cooking, we keep monarchs in the summer, and one of ours hatched today, as you can see. The other one is really close to hatching. But yeah, So, I'm gonna get out our plating. We're gonna check them when they're done. Mom, I made a mistake. It's only 4:20. And it's so we're gonna pop the salt and paprika and ground pepper back here, so that when I'm done with the video, I can take it over to the cupboard. And we're gonna clean up our counter because it's a pretty bad mess. We didn't use all the onion rings because, as you heard me saying that we were running out of batter, we ran out of batter. So we had more onion rings than batter, which was okay. So let me get out plates. Plates, we're gonna be using big round plates.
Speaking of plates, I want to put
My brother, I think, is gonna put mine.
No, it's not. It's just, it's
Okay.
juices.
What's this tea?
No, just juices.
So here are 4 plates. We have 7 minutes left.
what's that stuff?
Leftover batter.
Here's this and this. Ground pepper, if you ever use it, it's hard to close. So we're just gonna put this in the back where nobody can knock it over. The breadcrumbs, these guys will also go back here because we didn't use them. These guys, we'll wash these guys out and we'll so here are these. Those are out, gone. So we're actually thinking that the chicken is gonna take longer than I think. I think it will too. So we're gonna end this video, and then this is the first time I've had to do this, but we're gonna end this video, and then when the chicken's done, we're gonna do another video of plating. Thank you for watching Fitzy's Eats video of homemade onion rings, homemade chicken fingers, cooking, and then the next video will be Fitzy's Eats, just the step of plating. Goodbye.